Hello boys and girls and welcome to Bake Along with Mrs. Crow. This week we're going to be making shortbread. Hope you enjoy! Just a little reminder of what you will need. Okay, first things first boys and girls, we're going to wash our hands. Make sure they're nice and clean before we start baking. Okay. Already put the oven on, so set your oven to 190 degrees and we'll let that heat up just now. And then we're going to start measuring out our ingredients. So the first thing we need is butter. So we need 4 ounces of butter. So my scales are at 0, I'll just double check. I'm going to put 4 ounces of butter. Now you can use real butter instead of margarine, boys and girls, but this was all that I had in my fridge. Okay, so it's at 4.0, so 4 ounces, and the next thing you need is 2 ounces of caster sugar. So 4 and 2 will take us to 6. Okay, so that's 6 ounces altogether, and we're going to beat this butter and the sugar together until they are smooth. Okay. So beat until it's nice and smooth, so we'll just have a wee check, make sure it's nice and smooth. Yep. Okay, so now just make sure that all of it comes off any of your mixers, and we're going to measure our flour. So bowl back on, back to 0, and I'm sure it's the 6 ounces of plain flour. Nearly there. 6. Okay. There we go. Got a wee bit left around the sides here. I'm just going to pop that in. Okay, so we're just going to finish off mixing it by hand to make sure it all sticks together. And you can see there's a few bits still crumbling away. So just push it down to make sure it's all sticking. It's a little bit like when you're picking all the wee bits of Play-Doh up. That's kind of what it's like. Okay, so now we're going to take our baking tray and a little bit of kitchen roll and a little bit more of your butter or your margarine, whatever you've chosen, whatever you have in your house. And we're just going to grease our baking tray so that it doesn't stick. That would not be good if it all stuck to the baking tray. Okay, make sure you go up the sides as well. Okay, like that. And then all we're going to do is pop it in our tray. So all the mixture in. Any left on your spoon, just scrape it off. Like that, and then we're just going to push it down. So just use the heel of your hand. The heat of your hand helps to smooth it all out, and you want it to be about 1 centimetre thick. Okay, so ask an adult to help you with what that might look like. Now, if you don't have a rectangle baking tray like this one, you can use a circle or anything that you have. It doesn't matter, it's only the shape of your shortbread. Your shortbread will still taste nice. Okay, so once you've done that, this is sort of what it'll look like. It's not perfect, And then we're just going to make the little holes in the shortbread using our fork. Okay. Like this. And then we get a knife and we'll just make it so that when it's baked we can see all the little pieces. Now it can be any shape you want, boys and girls. I'm just making mine nice and easy. Oops, my lines aren't very straight there. Then pile a little bit of sugar over the top. Not one of your 5 a day, boys and girls. Okay, we're going to pop it in the oven now that's been in the fridge. And we'll set our timer to 15 minutes and then we'll come back and check it. Okay, so after 15 minutes, boys and girls, you can see it's nice and golden brown. So let it cool for a wee while and then we're ready for our last step. Okay, so now it's nice and cool. We've scored it, we can just see lightly. We're just going to make sure it goes right through this time. You can hear the crunch in the biscuit. So, oops, so that it's ready to serve. You might need a wee bit of help with this, boys and girls, and it can be any shape you want. And there we go. It's ready to eat. Please remember to share pictures of your baking on Teams. Thank you.